Okay. I want to just keep going with the 100% run. And I haven't reached the full limit of my sanity yet, so might as well. There we go. Otherwise that will spawn a crablet. I thought that I would be talking about more random stuff at this point. However, at this point, I'm basically using all of my thinking ability that's left to play the game, so that is something I did not expect. I expected that my discussions would be more and more random as I lost more and more of my thinking ability, but that is not the case. And yeah, this is get a Boneworks box. No, actually, dang it. This is actually to get the ammo on top of the Boneworks box because it is the parrying dagger, the one with the crossguard that we already got in museum. So we do not need another one. And again, a lot of climbing because once I try getting up on that little berm there, and you have to duck under those fans, and it's still too far away to jump to, so climbing is just way easier. You can climb on this, which is kind of silly. And train station is basically two halves, even more so than warehouse that we just went through. Because warehouse, you just have this little subdivider between the two halves, whereas this one you have a very obvious separation between the two halves of the map, which you really can't miss. I thought there was something in there. Yeah, I don't have anything yet to break with, which is a bit unfortunate. But not too bad. Oh, a bit of frame rate issues there. I wonder if it's because of all the objects causing lighting issues. Oh, really? This door always gives me problems on any percent runs. And you can see why. Okay, there we go. There's one underneath here. There was one up there, and I think one up there, but that was a long time ago. This doesn't matter because it's any percent, or rather, it's 100%, so I don't use that guy yet. There are enemies in here. Smash. No lore. Oh. That was actually pretty quick. Expected those guys to be up and around still. So, interesting. So this yellow gun, I don't think I need because I got that last time. That's good to know. See, my practice ones, as you might imagine, by how much I'm struggling doing these back-to-back, were actually done on significantly different days. I would do one and then wait like 3 days and then do another section of the 100% practice run. And that is mostly because of what I'm feeling now, where it's like, oof, really kind of feeling like doing something else, not really beating up my brain anymore. But I don't know, I kind of feel like I already pressed that button. I already pressed the button. Also, tiny hammers down here. as well. So if you're missing Tiny Hammer, that's a good place to get it. I believe this is ammo. Yes. Cool. But that's about it for here. When I first played, I thought this would have a lot of game mechanics and things because it required a red key to get into, but not so much. Yeah, let me write this there. That way I can go backwards. Going backwards is actually really nice a lot of times in Boneworks. Especially for speedrunning, because then you can basically get to whatever you want without going through the normal game progression. Really? 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 Oh yeah, that one up there. I miss this one a lot. That's actually kind of tough to say. But because it's up here, it's easy to miss. And since I don't have any... No, I do have tool at this point. Okay, that's good. Theoretically. Yeah, I think that's that. And no, that's not grabbable. That is unfortunate. That is also unfortunate, but there we go. That's totally why I fell down. Not because I failed to grab this thing or anything. Okay. There we go. Easy. And then I can open up the quarantine door now. That way I don't have to worry about that garbage when I'm done with this upper part. And it's easier to see this box going backwards, which is nice. There's ammo up here. Sorry, cable got stuck on headset a little again. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this section a long time ago really used to scare me a lot because there's so many different areas you can go to, or so it would seem. In reality, you really are very linear. At best, you have like one option to go to, one other option to go to, but it feels really big, which is a testament to the people who made this map. You always want a map to feel bigger and more complete, and even more imposing than it actually is. Where is that Boneworks box? And by Boneworks box, I mean ammo. There we go. Yeah, and the rain is really cool as well. In this map, where's that? There is a box sitting in a chair here. I just can't find which one. What? Is that no longer a thing? Well, anyway, that is where you start. That's nothing. Yeah, you have to go around the other direction. That's unfortunate. Wait. Can I make it through here? It's actually pretty skinny. Guess not. Oh, that's not great. You can pull your hand through, but you can't pull tools through. Come on, come on, come on. There we go, finally got it. And the reason to go over here is for this guy. The store does not open. I'm guessing at some point in development they won that, but like a lot of things in Train Station kind of feel like they were supposed to be more, and then they ran out of time or what have you, which is totally fair. Yeah, this is just behind here. So you can climb underneath the train and get here, or you can just go through the circuitous route that I went through. Also, Boneworks box, and by that I mean ammo box back here. Maybe I should just say box. Oh no. Just double checking. Yeah, I think that's that. Okay. Is there another? Yeah. Okay, so that's just through one hallway. Right, for some reason these feel oddly like disconnected and not as much of a uniform path. Also, these kind of look like drawers to me. Like you pull out something and put your laundry in, or your clean clothes in, depending on, you know. But I wonder if that's supposed to be a reference, or if that legitimately is what things that stop trains at the end of lines look like. Because in a game about dreams and everything, or dreaminess at the very least, giant cupboard, if they are giant cupboards, that's kind of interesting. Also, I'm gonna say it because I like FNAF. Definite FNAF reference there. Don't know what that means, and no, I have not played Bone Lab yet. At all. Haven't even bought it yet. And that is mostly because I wanted to do this full 100% run first, interestingly enough. I wanted to get this completely done before, and I'm not saying that this is my last full 100% run. It may be. Depends on how I feel after it, but I'm not saying that I'm done with Boneworks at all after this, but I definitely wouldn't mind trying out Bone Lab, because it looks like it's very similar. Yep, there we go, I got it. Frames did not like that, but I did. Okay, and then there is some ammo somewhere, or maybe that was removed. My information may be a lot of years old at this point. Yeah, this came out in 2019, late 2019, so I've been playing this for, I guess, since it was late 2019, it would be, 4 years and a bit. So I guess 4.5 years, kinda? That's interesting. The game I probably have spent the longest on is actually War Dragons, a mobile game. Definitely not Spawn, but if you like a game that is extremely grindy, as in it will take you years and years and years of grinding, but with pretty good game mechanics, and also doesn't reward you spending money really that much at all, then War Dragons is pretty good. Especially if you were like me and were going to college a lot and were incredibly bored most of the time. Yeah, except for what's it called? Something engineering, materials engineering. That was interesting. Had no idea about atomic structures and things. I mean, aside from chemistry, I didn't really know any practical stuff until then, so that was fun. Did some welding in college, which was also fun. And that's about it. The other 4 years were basically review from high school, so you know. I mean, yeah, Diffie Q and Calc 3 are fun and all, but like... Pop? Anyway, they're fun and all, but they're not really practical. At least... See, the thing is, I could be like, oh, I'm a mathematician, hello. Will you pay me a lot of money? And they would be like, well, nope. So I could either say, hey, I have a lot of modeling experience, which I do, so kind of the artistic side. I could do the editing, video editing kind of side, which or I could do the mathematics side, or I could do the engineering side, or what was the other one? Welding, right, welding side. I'm not great at welding, but I could absolutely learn and improve, because it was just one class, and I bet you with some extra pro strats and experience and all that, I think I could definitely get pretty good at welding. But yeah, this is the second half of this map, which has gotten significantly shorter and shorter each time I play through Train Station, which is good. Means I'm absolutely getting better. Oh yeah, I left ammo last time that I was here. It was this box. So it's kind of funny. Yeah. Hi there. I may have nudged him. Okay. Okay now. You can calm down. And this room is a pain unless you know where everything is. Because everything is attacking you basically all at once, which is not great for exploration, but I say missing the area. Oh, it's right there. There it is. Yeah, it's higher on the other shelf. Yeah, remembering all the ammo locations is actually pretty tough, to be honest, but the more times you run through a map, and the more times that you watch other people who are really experienced with finding ammo, and the collectibles, of course, you get far, far better each time. So do not be super intimidated if you're trying this yourself. Okay, that was cool. Got that back very quickly. That guy, who's usually not a problem, except last time he was, so who knows. Yeah. I did not pick up the blue key. I know that I don't need it technically, so I'm just gonna... Oh, really? 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 Okay, that was pretty good. What? What hit me? Oh well, whatever. Oh, that was unexpectedly good. Thank goodness for AoE friendly fire. Okay. It's pretty easily cleared out. Yeah, actually, it may not look it, but jumping in this game is quite a learning curve. So do not worry if you are not instantly great at climbing and jumping and such. Definitely takes a lot of time to master. And especially like super jumps and things. Really? Like this jump, for instance. Apparently. And of course, the more and more, if you want to, of course, because the main reason I play this game is for the ambiance, legitimately. It has a great tone in its story building, or in its world building, rather, and in its story building, but that is why I really like playing it over and over and over again. And the 100% run is pretty complex, so it definitely keeps you interested for a long time, and there's always room for better strats, better movement. Speaking of better movement, and that is why I really like this game. And of course, when you're first playing, the puzzles are legitimately really good. It's just that as a speedrunner, puzzles don't really mean too much. Oh, what? That was supposed to do? Whatever. Oh, that plugs into that, which turns that off. Always wonder what that thing does. Okay, we don't need that. We really don't. Really don't need it in the slightest. Well, back here again. Is there anything I collected? Yeah. But nothing that's too big of a deal. I'm missing the melon room, absolutely. That has a purple key to a sword and a gun that you can't get anywhere else. I think it's sword. Definitely a gun you can't get anywhere else. It's the long two-handed gun, but without a scope. This one, but without a scope. So that can only be found here in the purple room. Also, having a purple room, well, I mean, I was about to say having a purple room with a FNAF reference, but on the other hand, they've had purple rooms before, so I guess that's not exactly fair. Yeah, this one. Okay, and then this should be melon. Yep. Played this game a few times. Come on. These grates are still a pain, though, and I don't know why. Do I go left or right? I think I go left first. Yep, melon. Right controller. Thank you. Yeah, spinning sometimes is actually pretty useful, if you have the space for it, obviously. Yeah, I think that's about it. Purple key fell down there, which is good. Ammo, and sanity preserving radio, which is nice. Yeah, let me just pull it out. You can either push this through or pull it out. I just pull it out. Okay. And the end. Good. Okay. Oh yeah, I should probably get rid of these guys. Yeah, these blue guys are probably the most dangerous enemies in the entire game. The ones that throw stuff anyway. They're really hard to dodge, they have range. Best thing you can do is run up next to them because then they stop their AoE attack. And goodness, will this grate just move, please? There we go. Right, I need to get back in there, which is there. It's only one piece of ammo there? That's interesting. This opens up automatically. Or, I mean, it's charged automatically. Then you can just walk in here, push these guys over like portal turrets, and you're pretty good. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Okay. And basically in this purple room is good stuff. Absolutely. You can really tell I'm putting a lot of thought into my conversation at this point in the run. Here be stuff. Indeed. Okay, so no, this is... The baby sword is in, what do you call it? The museum area. Oh, combat knife isn't though. Combat knife can be found, I believe, in the knife store in Tower as well. Where is the gun? The gun I've been talking so much about. There it is. Yeah, see how it has no scope? You can only find that here. So if you are missing a gun, that may very well be it. Because it's an easy one to be like, oh, that looks like all the other ones, right? So who cares? But actually it's its own special thing. And you won't get all guns without it. Okay. The zombie does respawn here, but the little shooter wannabe combine guy does not. I could die. I think it'd be easier now to just run back. Like, it's really not that hard. Unless I get shot at. Which I wasn't. Great. Yep, then just around here. Oh, I did miss... So when I went left, the longer way to Melon, I did miss the other one. I have no idea what that sound is. But whatever it is, going back, I think, yeah, it was through the blue room here. And yeah, you can absolutely backtrack into this blue room through Melon Room, but I don't know. It is kind of easier to use the other one. Oh, so it just goes here. Okay. So that means I am good. Yep, that is train station done. So now tower, and then past tower, it's a bunch of tiny levels. Then handgun range, and then arena left is all that's left. So really tower is the last big, and it is big, the last big, I'm running out of words, the last big level in the run, aside from handgun range, but the last big, like, level in the story. So yeah, I'll take another break because I think I could do tower right now, but I would really rather save my strength for the potential arena at the end. I don't know if that's happening. Yeah, I'm at about 6 now. So I think maybe. It really depends on how handgun range goes, and it really depends on how good I'm feeling about arena. I might have to pick this up tomorrow with arena. Hopefully not. Hopefully I can just finish this, and that would be great. So let me take a break. Be right back.